ISIG stock, Insignia Systems Inc, currently trading at 24.96 or $24.13, a gain of 11.49%. It seems it has just been pumping and being dumped as well. It just ran up this gain. You can see that. It ran up this gain up to 24.82, now at 23.25. You know, it's something is going on there. We have not found any news behind this pump and dump that is going on now. It may not be pump and dump. There might be some other news there. We have not seen any news. You just saw that there isn't any news yet. No news at this time. Well, the news probably hasn't filtered through yet, but it's just gone so volatile. This has just happened in a space of less than a minute. It ran up here. You can see that ran up to that price of 24.79, and it's now down to 23.64 in less than a minute. You know, and now you can see that since we started talking, it's just been so volatile right now. You know, so let's get the volumes for ISIG in this session so far. The volume is 1.43 million. That's what we're talking about here. That's the volume so far in this session. So there must be something going on there now. It has fallen below its 20-day moving average on this 1 minute live session. Momentum is collapsing. RSI is also collapsing. We'll hold on to it here and see how things are going. See what's going on with ISIG, and we are tempted to see whether we can come up with a target, but it looks like obviously a pump and dump going on here. Let's see. We have this price of 24.79, and let's see whether we can use 23.16. We have 1.69 multiplied by 2.618. We have 4.2673 plus this current price of 23.09 will give you a target of 27.35. Is that possible for ISIG? Well, don't expect it to get there, but that's our target, 27.35. Just based on how it has been pumped in this session alone, it's now, you can see that it has, since we were talking here, it has lost 5%. Still volatile right now. It's collapsing right now. Momentum is totally oversold right now. But at the same time, it's at points like this that market participants may begin to consider trying to buy the stock. But you know, we don't exactly know why it's rallying. So let's there's still nothing there. Let's return to the static page on Charles Schwab and see whether we can get something there for ISIG. Let's see whether we can get any news. There isn't any news. No news yet. The underlying trend, I think it looks, what I can say. Let me see what's going on down here. There's still no news. I can see now it has now gained about another 3% since we moved away to check what's going on. So it's so volatile right now, and it's now pivoted. It's pivoted down here at 22.84. It's moving up again, trying to challenge those moving averages, getting closer to that 20-day moving average. Something really is going on somewhere concerning ISIG. Just suddenly broke out of the gates and started extending. I believe we saw a gain of up to 19% or something like that. So the gain is now 1.72. That's what it has gained so far, which translates to 8.02%. Still holding up at 23.15. We have this ambitious target of 27.35, which just calculated based on how it has been performing. Don't expect that it's good. It can get there, even though it reached 24.77 at some point in this session, just a few minutes ago. So you can see it's still adding some gains. So something is going on somewhere. Indeed, it can happen. It can happen. So momentum is gradually improving. But just also bear in mind that when you see momentum dropping off, some market participants and their machines are also taking advantage of that, because when momentum disappears, especially on this sort of model, a live model, it's going to come back. If it goes away, it's likely going to come back, and that's probably what we're looking at here. So it has just got some resistance from its I believe that's its volume weighted average price at 23.34. That's where the stock is trading at right now. That is also where its volume weighted average price is right now. So the gain is now $2.01, which translates to 9.4%. So let's update ourselves with the volume so far. Volume is 1.603 million. So something is going on somewhere. It's just suddenly gained strength, and it was pulled back. Let's see whether we can see if any news has appeared. No news so far. No news so far for ISIG. Some news may appear somewhere, but let's see. I've not seen any news for ISIG so far. Okay, it's challenging that 10-day moving average right now. Challenging it. It's trying to climb back up. It's broken above that moving average. Now the gain is now 10.24%. The resurgence has ensued. All the moving averages are sloping upwards apart from the 10-day moving average. Momentum is gradually increasing. This is also a very good one as well. Momentum has not skyrocketed. It's still just slightly above oversold territory, and the stock has since always showing strength. It's showing strength within that. Okay, gradually easing off, and so too that momentum as well. But the good thing about this is that at some point it was showing strength, but the momentum did not, it didn't extend seriously. It was just very modest at that. And then stock itself had a much more visible increase, or much more visible pivot from where it was. So right now momentum is just weak, but also trying to improve. The stock itself is still lingering at 23.35. The gain is now 9.21%, which translates to a gain of $2.01. We still haven't found any news behind the ISIG's push right now. I don't think it rallied in the pre-market. This is yes, it didn't really rally in the pre-market. There isn't any indication from this chart that it rallied in the pre-market, so it may begin to interest market participants. A lot of market participants, the pre-market is not exactly the best of sessions to get involved in. So it has gained 9.05 now, which is a figure of which translates to $1.935 gain. So it's cooling off now at at 23.24, which is now a $1.86 gain. Momentum is also just still holding up at just around 25. That's the fast line of that 14 period slow stochastic oscillator, and also to the RSI as well, still holding up there. So we'll continue to update you. ISIG showing strength, ran up a huge gain up to 24.77, but has since pulled back all the way down to $22.86 in just a space of less than a minute. Okay, so we'll continue to update you concerning ISIG, and thank you very much for watching this video.